I am one of the potters. I started doing pottery in about 1972, 73. I work at Mud Flat Studio in Somerville, and I work in porcelain. This is one of my pieces. Porcelain is a fine English china clay, and it's high-fired. It's food safe. It can go in the microwave, the dishwasher, and the oven, as can all the pottery in our gallery. So you get a one-of-a-kind piece, and it's functional as well. I use this copper red glaze a lot because I love bright colors. That's why I work in porcelain, because it's a white clay. You can see the clay. It's white, and so it gives me a background that's white, so the bright colors really show up. And I love bright colors, and also glaze is glass, so you can see inside how the glaze melted, and it just does these surprising things. And I never know. I mean, I have an idea, but a lot of what happens in the kiln, I say, is up to the kiln gods and goddesses. So it can be a really fun surprise. I also use some other colors. This is kind of a winter style. All my work is handmade on the potter's wheel, except for my trays, which are slabs. I roll them out and then press into them on a piece of foam. And this is kind of a winter style. It's a glaze overlap. I glaze it with a clear glaze, and because the clay is white, I also like to put a design on the back. And then I paint with wax. Then I dip it in a black glaze. And then the combination of the two glazes turns midnight blue, and the wax resists, so the black doesn't go here, it stays white. We have 22 members and about, I'm not sure how many consigners. The members work in the store, and the consigners sell their work but do not work in the store. And we have maybe about 50 consigners, and you know, they just add variety to our work. Well, Chris, what she does is you supply her with the photograph of your house or your school, whatever it is, and she will take it and she will paint it on, this is, I think they're wood, and she just does these detailed little paintings. And if it's a spring photograph and you want to make it winter, she will turn it into winter. She can change the season, she can change whatever you want. Just give her that information in the directions. And she also makes these gorgeous mobiles and wooden frames, picture frames. And then maybe I'll take you over to Edie's work. Edie Allen is the artist who does the name signs. And she does name letters so that you could just buy this if you know someone whose name begins with a C, or you might, if you know someone whose name is Leo, you certainly might just buy that off the wall. But if you want to have a different animal, then you would tell Edie and she would make it up to order. This is Dick Piper's work. He is one of our new artists, and he does wooden pieces, wooden bowls and plates. I actually found him in a craft show and invited him to join, and he's a wonderful addition. These are beautiful. They're handmade out of different kinds of wood. So he's a wonderful addition to our gallery. And I can take you, this is Doreen Leskowitz's work. She's our leather lady. She makes beautiful bags and belts. And let's see, we have Jean Holte's work. She does shawls and hats. I actually have one of her hats, which I will model for you when we go into the other room. And she also does these these are, I guess they're fingerless gloves, and they're really nice because then you can wear them and you can text or whatever you have to do with your electronic device. That's very helpful. And let's see, we have Liz Foss does these gorgeous She does our quilts, but she also does pot holders. Her quilts are, I would say, a very elegant wow kind of gift for yourself or for a friend. They come in various sizes. These are some of Jean Holte's hats. I have one in purple with sparkles on it, which I adore and get tons of compliments on it. And I'm wearing Boreana's earring. She's one of our new members. This is Ruth Treitman's work. It's in the case. I can take something out if you want. She's a member. She's been a member for many years. And a lot of the proceeds of her work go to the Children's Diabetes Foundation. And let me see, we have Jackie Mosier's work. She's been a member for a while, and she does really exquisite work with beads. Another new member is Nan Burke. She does glass work. She's a new member, and she does, candle holders and these pieces, which are really gorgeous. And then we have Liz Hyde's work. She's one of the potters. She works at Mudflat Studio with me. And next to her is Debbie Harari's work. She's another glass artist who actually brought Nan to the gallery. Debbie does all kinds of glass work, jewelry and large pieces. And also Bobby Elfland is another new member, and she does fabric art. She makes bags, and she makes these wonderful little pins, and she embellishes them. They're really gorgeous. I just love them. And they've been selling really well. People seem to love them. I also want to talk about Lisa Knabel's work. She's one of the potters. She works at Mudflat Studio in Somerville with me. In fact, Lisa and I are kiln firing buddies. We load and fire kilns together. And Anne Schunier is a potter, and she works in her studio in Randolph. She travels around the world and gets inspired by a lot of her trips to Africa. And these are her things. She's been a member for a long time, as has Caroline, our other potter. I'm talking about members. Caroline does very fun, whimsical work. She works at home in Holliston. Caroline Cockrell, she does very whimsical work. People love it. And they say, she does cats, and she does these light switches, which are really gorgeous. This is Joe DiGregorio's work, and he's been a member for a long time, and he makes these beautiful little boxes, little jewelry boxes, or boxes for your treasures. They're very popular. And he makes little tiny ones, these, which often some people come in and get 8 of them for all the people in their office. They're gorgeous. And let me see. We have lots of gorgeous scarves, some made by our members, some made by consigners. They're beautiful. Scarves are great gifts because they don't have to fit. You know that someone can use a scarf. And let's see, these are more scarves. We sell many, many, many scarves. Oh, and these are more of Doreen Leskowitz's work. She makes these great cell phone holders, which I'm going to get one when I get my iPhone. These are Marsha Dean's earrings. And Julie, she makes rings and earrings and necklaces, and I've known Marsha for probably 35 years, and I have some of her earrings that are about that old, and they're very light and comfortable to wear. I have a pair of these that are in brass. I love them. This is Anne Sarkeesian's work. She's been a member for a long time. In addition to Anne's amazing pins and jewelry, she makes scarves and necklaces, and this is one of her, this is silk, and she hand paints on the silk. and then she embellishes them. This is Linda Lutfi Clayton's work. She's mainly a silversmith. She makes these dramatic bracelets. They're just gorgeous. She makes earrings and necklaces, and she's just branched out into some beaded work, but she just decided she wanted to make some beaded things, just for a change. Janice Yancey is a member, and she's one of our fabric artists, and she makes these beautiful bags and little purses, and the big bags are reversible. It's a different kind of fabric inside. She stuffs them with paper, and they're very wonderful. We sell a lot of these. And then Janice and Debbie decided to do a collaboration where Debbie Herreri made the this part of the mirror, and then Janice made the pouch for it, which is a wonderful collaboration. They were very happy with that. These are very special. This is Hetty Friedman. She's one of our consigners. We'd love her to be a member, but she may one day. She makes these hand-woven Mobius shawls, which the point goes in the back, and we sell lots of them. Actually, Debbie Herreri bought one. People love them, and you wear them in the spring. You can wear them over your coat. You can wear them under your coat. They're just stunning, and they're very soft. Really gorgeous. She calls them Mobius shawls. Linda Bryant, she hand makes the animals. She hand knits the sweaters. She's a very talented woman. She makes all different kinds of animals. And we also have an owl, a purple owl. Pretty cool. Customers just say, oh, I can get these one-of-a-kind things in the store, and it's just so special. I love shopping at Cleverhand. I love supporting local artists. So that's, one thing that's really special about our gallery, and we feel blessed to all be members of the Cleverhand Gallery.